Zen metaphors. Pushing a gourd into water. Imagine you're standing beside a quiet pond. You toss a hollow gourd into the water, and it floats. You press it down, and it slips from your hand, spins sideways, and pops back up, effortlessly, unpredictably, and always free. Now, what if I told you this is the Zen image of enlightenment? Not a radiant light or a thunderbolt of insight, but a simple gourd that refuses to stay down. This is the metaphor of pushing the gourd down into water. And in Zen, it's a reminder that the awakened mind can never be forced to abide anywhere. It doesn't cling to joy, it doesn't resist sorrow, and it certainly doesn't settle into the idea that it has arrived. You can try to hold on to the enlightened mind, capture it in a phrase, a method, or a moment of understanding. But the instant you do, it slips from your grasp and reappears right where it always needs to be, on the living surface of experience. In the Zen records, this image was often used by masters to test their students' understanding. Because most seekers want enlightenment to be a kind of final destination, a permanent state of peace, or a refuge from confusion. But the gourd teaches otherwise. To be awake is not to rest, but to return. It's not to freeze the mind into stillness, but to allow stillness to express itself as motion, as laughter, as thought, as life itself. Think of Dōgen's line from the Genjōkōan. To study the way is to study the self. To study the self is to forget the self. In that forgetting, the gourd floats freely. The more you try to control it, define it, own it, or make it stay put, the more elusive it is. Because the awakened mind, like the gourd, is naturally buoyant. It doesn't need to be forced into purity. Its purity is revealed when the hands of grasping stop trying to hold on. Joshu Sasaki's teaching of zero brings the metaphor into sharper focus. He described the awakened mind as non-abiding functioning, the ability to engage every circumstance fully, without ever being trapped by it. In this zero mind, there's no fixed someone performing the action. There's only the activity itself. Speaking, listening, walking, teaching, breathing. Try to push this zero down. Try to conceptualize it, and it spins away untouchable, resurfacing as the next activity, the next breath, the next thought. And that's the point. The gourd doesn't rest at the bottom because there is no bottom. Reality itself has no floor, only an infinity of activities arising and disappearing. To be enlightened is not to stand outside that reality, but to move with it effortlessly. Stillness within motion. Motion within stillness. So when we speak of the enlightened mind, we aren't talking about a mind that's finally at rest. We're talking about a mind that responds naturally and appropriately. A mind that floats precisely because it's empty, light, unburdened, and free from the cherishing of self. The gourd never stops moving. It never gets stuck. It never abides. It simply returns, again and again, to the surface of things. And that's what the enlightened mind does too. Arising, disappearing, responding, and returning. Each moment spinning freely in the vast pond of existence.